Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Strategic Mind Blitzkrieg. Let's continue where we left off and get this party going. This is a special bonus episode brought to you by my Patreon supporter Pumnarao. And with that said, let's take a look. So I can pretty easily damage this. The thing is, I need the 88s for the KV at the very least. This is looking pretty reasonable, but I'm still going to take some damage there. So interesting that this Theater 4 supposedly is this weak. Alright, I find that pretty hard to imagine, but now why can I not take this back? Kind of weird. Well, I mean, I guess I can just attack it like that. I think at that point they would have 4 left. I mean, again, if I'm looking to deal damage with a unit like this that's already damaged, this is gonna be the way to do it if I want to get that hero. Like, actually moving in there and then attacking seems like a terrible idea. But I do think then this does count, right? It does. Yeah. Alright, obviously not great, you can already see it did lose me quite a bit of prestige, but then now I have to continue dealing damage with that. They have 4 of those, 4 health, so I need to deal 8. Right, let's no, nice. So I did enough damage. One, two, 3, Given the fact that I have these 88s here, I think it will already be enough against for the AA. Okay, so only these guys can damage him like that, and it's gonna be tricky against infantry any which way, like infantry there, so I'd rather use them against that. They get to attack still. And I need to move further down, but I need to be in a position where I will get supplies. So I'm gonna have to take a look what happens if I take that supply point. I don't necessarily need to take that immediately. And I really want to kill that. Oh, they do have to double attack now. Okay, great. I'd really rather not let the experience go to waste. But they have no way to get there. They actually... Oh, they don't have the flamethrower. Wow. Yeah, so I have to waste the experience here, unfortunately. Just doesn't feel like I have any choice. Alright. Now, these guys are... Yeah, so now the supplies run a bit further. And I can actually go in here. Overrun. And attack, they'll be out of ammo. But then... Do you have overrun? Yeah, you do. So take this. Overrun. Interesting. They don't have flamethrowers, but what I can do is at this point, well, first let's attack. They'll get another overrun. No, they don't. Wow. Screw that. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you're certainly going in there. Kill these. It's all those, eh? I'm probably pretty well off then using Blitzkrieg again. At least because it allows... The Blitzkrieg now allows me to finish that off. Ideally, I'll kill that too, because then once again that will make sure that my vision will be pretty reasonable. I don't necessarily expect anything to come from Chernikov. Let's deal with some other stuff first. That might make things a bit easier. With the emphasis on might. Not quite sure why that Overwatch wouldn't trigger. I find that to be pretty weird. I don't think that does anything. All right. That kills one of them. My main problem here is that I kind of need to kill units like this KV that are just like unbeatable any other way. I actually think that the Pinsk flotilla, well, we'll see. So at least now there will be no interference to kill the T-34. I assumed. But it was a pretty bad assumption. Apparently. I'm also shocked that I still don't get to see that. What It's weird that these... Well, I mean, I'm quite sure it's not that weird, but... Well, I'm gonna need to run one of those things into death here. I have a second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's really the worst. So even in a situation where I'm doing this, oh wait, I didn't do the Overwatch breakthrough. Oh my god, no. That's relentless. That's even more relentless. 2 and 2. I don't want any of the other AA to mean any business here. So what I'll do is basically third. I mean, let's see here then. It's also still a 2 and 1. This is also a 2 and 1. I'm really looking to get non-lethal damage out there. At this point, there's that one. 1, 2, 3. Oh god! Wow. Interesting. This is now 1 and 0 and 1. Huh. That would suggest the road is clear to kill them, and apparently it is. Well, well, well. And that also presents me with an opportunity to potentially wipe out some of that anti-air, amongst other things. But let's start here. I cannot move too much forward, but one thing I can do is do this and attack. Obviously not amazing, but now at least I can overrun them like this. I never really expected to still try to get into Kiev like this, to be honest. But apparently that is quite useful. Interestingly. Yeah. Might have to give them that supply hex for the moment. But really the AA in this area needs to die. So you... If I move them in there, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can already knock them out. I think almost. Neither of these would support. Didn't get attacked by anything else, I think. Right, now their support is gone. And I should be capable of... finishing him off. Do you have flamethrowers? No. You do. Why would they put mines there? Weird. You don't have overrun, but they can get in here and then take that over. Or they can't. Never mind. You can. Bad attack due to the artillery. If only they... Like, if they go out, that artillery is... They're already very likely to go and harass them very severely. Like, this is really weird. So neither scenario is that a good thing to do. Bit concerned about that KV, but again, if I can eliminate their AA somewhat quickly. They have 4 range, right? So moving in here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would really need to move forward. I think that's maybe the weirdest. One, 2, 3, 4. I could probably even get there. Moving in here would get them overrunning again. Probably not that good of an idea going in there. And I still need to bring some forces further down. As usual, this mission does not start off easy. Yeah, let's start with the overrun there. Then that takes care of one anti-aircraft in the area. They have 9 movement, but most certainly I would need to send a fighter there to test the waters first. They might get attacked from something like that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get out of range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they'll be fine. What does it have at this point? 7 damage. Right. In that case, I do have these to take them out. Move further to the side. I mean, trying to get through that screen is not nice in terms of damage here. Like you can see I've taken a lot of damage already. 1261. Non-car units lost 15. What did I lose then? 15? Reconnaissance plane. Well, you're most certainly getting out of there. Ideally, I will not repair them. That will save me a little bit of prestige. I think that even if they do take this, I can still take it back. So, next up. Oh. Luckily it was 2 non-lethal. Nice. These flotillas do have anti-aircraft guns, but it's a range of 1. So as long as I stay at least 1 hex away from that, I don't have anything to worry about. That won't kill it, and now I'll finish it off with these. So that's another anti-aircraft gun down. The interesting thing is that I think from these two, given that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could go for it. But it's probably better to see what kind of groundwork I can do first. Finally, I could see that thing. I mean, I need to get into a position. Kill them. Next turn will be a night turn too, so I won't be able to do as much. I'll be happy with all the casualties that I'm delivering right now. One artillery down, quite a few to go. I don't think my unit will survive. Anything too serious. So I'll kill it. I know it doesn't give me anything, but as it is currently, I'm really just that much better off. Also, equipping this, going in here. I mean, they should not be able to get supplies here, I think. So... let's just only kill that unit. At least there's no retaliation from those guys at that point, which pretty useful. What? What? Oh. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just hope they're a bit more safe. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, well that sucks. Didn't think about that. Good one by the AI. So what can be done here? I know that they will no longer One, two, three, 4, 5. I want to see 1, 2, 3, 4, huh? How does that work? How does this not trigger Overwatch? Like, I mean, it's fine that it is damaged. That's super weird though. Why would these not trigger the Overwatch then? At any rate. Let's take a look. Huh. Basically, I'm gambling here that the AI will not have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That they will not have any units with which they can retaliate. like air units it is. Very tricky, that. But they have only one AA left technically in the area that can really damage my units there. I know they still have some powerful tank units over in this area, but at least the KV 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will not be able to reach it. D34. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 also cannot reach me. The one thing that could reach me is this KV. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the only tank that's really worrisome for the next turn. And of course we have the flotilla. No, I would like to keep some units here, at least also indeed try to try to get a little bit more out of this. I would have to see, because obviously I don't care mostly about what's happening in the city itself. But I mean that didn't really matter, but at least it did 2 damage there. Alright. It seems like then the only thing that I need to be careful of is up here. Now these guys could try to break out towards the north. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That too is something that I need to be careful of. Interesting. Because this is the second hex, and that's the third hex. I'm a bit afraid that going for this encirclement doesn't really mean that much. In the grand scheme of things. I wonder indeed also how much stuff they have here, but one of the things that I at least like about this approach is utilizing my bombers at an earlier stage, so that they can be put to good use. Yeah, I'm not afraid to withdraw there. Just hope these guys won't be seen. Alright, this turn is going to be tricky as well, obviously. Let's see. See what they are up to. Hope for these guys. Quite happy actually with that. Okay. Yeah, KV coming in. Unsurprising. Was to be expected. Rough, but lots of non-lethal damage there too. Yeah, sucks. Surprised they can see that. They have a high-level recon. Yeah, okay.
General, we've spotted 2 armored trains running close to Kiev. The first one is near Zgurovka, the second near Mironovka. Their firepower and mobility may stall our offensive quite a bit. I suggest we prioritize destroying them.
I see your point. Get it done.
General, our intelligence reports that there is a very dangerous saboteur squad acting in eastern Ukraine. We know the name of its commander is Ilya Starinov. To avoid any further unpleasant accidents, we have to deal with these saboteurs.
Agreed.
We've derailed both armored trains. I hope our reporters got it on film. The crowds back in Berlin will be thrilled to see it.
I'm sure our soldiers will appreciate it as well. Ironic as it sounds, you've made these front lines safer.
Whoops, that went a little bit too fast, so if you want to read that, it's probably best to put that on pause there for a little bit, but alright, well, that turn wasn't too dramatic in terms of damage, I suppose. A lot of non-lethal damage. These guys took like 2 damage regular. I mean, they're down to 10. My tanks are still like really vulnerable, but as I said, the fact that we took out most of their AA in the area does make it so that, you know, it's a lot easier fighting here now, and now I can really start dishing out some damage there. Find this. Oh, okay. There we go. That's why he was so powerful. Hide and seek, eagle-eyed, camouflage expert. Alright, well, I'll see what I can do. Happy to see that fighter there, by the way. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up. I want to thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm only playing 1 turn for now. Obviously, that's not gonna happen all the time, but yeah, especially here at the start, things might take considerable time because you really need to be very careful there for everything. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap things up. Special shout out to my Patreon supporters: Pumna Rao, Dungeon Pastor, Sea Data Swords, Mandingo, and Tomislav Trillian. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. See you next time. Bye bye.